Hello students, today we are going to start your chapter 2nd of First Flight. Your chapter is Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. Here's a short summary for your chapter. Nelson Mandela, the first black president of South Africa, fought for the freedom of his people. He was a black, but still, he fought for the freedom of his people. In his autobiography, he described in detail the pains he had to suffer from the time when he was young. He was discriminated against by the whites along with the other black people. He was an enthusiastic young boy who considered staying away from his home to get freedom. He wanted to marry the person of his choice, but he could not. But gradually, he realized that freedom is more meaningful than getting married. He decided to bring freedom for his own people. On 10th May 1994, which was called Autumn Day, he was able to materialize his dreams long cherished by the black people who sacrificed their lives to give dignity to their coming generations. He gave two contradict pictures of his country. First one was in which the black people were tortured and had to suffer quietly. First was black people suffered and were tortured also. And second feature was when the blacks will be free to live a life of their own. In this extract, Mandela speaks about historic occasion, which is the inauguration. In this chapter, Nelson Mandela was very clear that he had plenty of miseries and plenty of sufferings in his life. Before the inauguration, but the inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of international leaders on South African soil. Almost the inaugurations took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheatre formed by the Union buildings in the Pretoria. For decades, this has been the seat of white supremacy. This seat was of white supremacy, but now he was, being a black, he was the president of that area. First democratic and non-racial government was set up now. On that lovely autumn day, he was accompanied by his daughter Zinani. He pledged to obey and uphold the constitution and to devote himself to the well-being of Republic and its people. To the assembled guests and the watching world, he said, "Today, it is the day to confer glory and hope to newborn liberty out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long, but be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. We were outlaws not so long ago, but it's a rare privilege to be the host of the nation of the world on our own soil." He thanked all the international guests and also gave them a satisfactory victory for justice, peace, and human dignity. And he also said that the sun shall never set on it so glorious a human achievement. Let freedom reign and God bless Africa. He wanted to set up peace and dignity among the humans. That's all for your chapter, and question answers will be given to you afterwards. Thank you.